The arrest and handcuff of Dele Farotimi is an unfortunate scene. The police and the lawyers have been able to disgrace the legal profession. Here is a man, a lawyer, still serving lawyer, who has not been condemned or found guilty by the court of law, and you treat him as if he's a common criminal. It's unacceptable. You must respect the legal profession, and for somebody of that status who has been in the legal profession for this number of years, you will treat him that way under democracy, not under a military dictatorship, like the case of Gani Fayemi and co. It is quite also uncalled for. And going forward, if you look at the issues from what is playing out, it is not an issue that arises today. It's a protracted legal issue starting from land transaction in Lagos, where Afe Babalola was a lawyer to one of the families, and he was also a lawyer to the other family. And this case has been going back and front up to Supreme Court having judgment twice on the same matter. And these are issues that the man was trying to document. It's not an issue where you treat him like a common criminal. So to me, it's dishonorable. They have been trying to destroy the judiciary. They are trying to destroy the bar. I think that is not good for a country like Nigeria. We are civil, we are not talking of democracy. And if you are a democratic government, we must follow the rule of the game. Do the right thing, prosecute him, yes. Nobody is above the law, you can be prosecuted, but not the manner in which he was brought to court as if he can run or he can carry harm or something will happen. What is the idea? What is the essence of it? So to me, it's not right. They are not doing police. The police must be reformed to follow the law themselves. Look at what happened in Rivers State, where police were guiding the local government headquarters, and yet people went in and looted the local government secretariat. The police need to be reformed. Something needs to be done with the police, seriously, because that is not what they are created to do. If you look at the Police Act, it's quite different from what they are doing. I mean, the constitutional role of the police is different from what they've played out. The police should not be partisan. The police should be the police of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the Nigerian police. They should be impartial. They should do what is right, and their own is to, we are necessary to make peace, and when they cannot make peace, is to prosecute in the court of law without being biased. But that is not what we are seeing. And for me, the police must tell Nigerians what happens to the secretariats, River State local government secretariats that they were guided, that were looted. For instance, the Oko-Jumbo local government, everything was taken.
So they withdrew the previous day before?
No. The looting took place. It's not one day affair. The looting took place when the police were guiding the place. Look at Borno, the same thing. Most of the local government were vandalized. The police were in front. Inside, people were there doing what they are doing. And they vandalized the whole local government, and nobody is talking. Nobody is talking. And this is crazy. It's crazy. Nigeria is becoming crazy. People vandalizing government property that belongs to everybody, and the police are there. They cannot arrest the thief. And when somebody steals a common granite, you want to prosecute him. You want to handcuff him. Somebody who made the case, civil case, you want to handcuff him. I don't understand how the police is working. Police need a strong reform, serious reform, if we want to get a better society.
Can you attempt an assessment of Fubara's performance as against what we used to see?
Well, the difference between Fubara and Wike, Wike projects are mostly between Obiakpo, flyovers. While Fubara is trying to make inroads to other parts of the states. The Borio-Poba-Andoni road is a major feat. The Trans-Calabari road is a major feat. The road is constructed across within the state capital, and outside the state capital is a great feat that it touches people. I pray one day the road will also go to Kola. And that's one of the major areas that road is needed. The road will also go to K and Bile and to the level 4 to the Atlantic Beach, where you will, where you will get tourism. The road, the Abua Odua Road, should, and the Oda West Road, that road should be expanded. You see, if you go to Akwa Ibom and you see roads going to local government, express road going to local government, you will be proud of the place. So if they are doing that, we should not just think of road. Same is also going to health center, hospitals, and so on. But I will think of industrializing the state. The governor should think of partnering. Road is very good, no doubt. Infrastructures are very good, but you must think of human capital development.
Eastern Wrought Iron.
Eastern Wrought Iron is a small company owned by my friend, all right? But we need real companies, production. Look at the beer company. Parboard Brewery is going on. Now it's called International Brewery. We used to have Mashed company. Look at Mashed. Look at this other company that produces chairs, furniture, and so on, along Ondas Road. All those companies that are dying, we need to see how we can reactivate them. Go into partnership, go to India, go to Malaysia, go to China. Bring companies, attract them to here, give them conducive environment so that they can be able to engage our people. When our children leave school and they have job to do, you see that it will help the family. When a family of 10, 20 cannot have 2, 3 people working, what happens? The family continue to suffer. But if a family comes, you train your children, they're all having job. As a father, you retire, you just take your coffee, you are happy. But when you sit down and you have so many responsibilities on you, then you have done nothing. So SAME is doing better than Wike in terms of distribution of infrastructure, but I will appeal to him to also think of production so that our human capital will move. It should also involve, yes, it should also be involved in oil and gas. Partner, create opportunities for our people to partner with the oil and gas industry. Because this oil and gas has a lot of things. The petrochemical, the products from petrochemical are taken outside the state. If we can use them to produce other things in River State, this would enhance capital. It will also help tax. Because the more companies you have, the more tax you will collect. The more people, the more companies you have, the more income taxes you also collect. So let's see, the tax reform is trying to do away with income tax. But at least let us think of what we will do to enhance production. The moment we are productive, we become a productive center, Port Harcourt becomes a major player. Lagos, because of Ogun State and Lagos, because of their production centers, most of the industries are going there, and you can see people are going to Lagos, influx of people there, and their GDP is high. And because of these goods they are producing, they are becoming the largest economy in Nigeria and also in Africa. So we should also think of how do we get close to Lagos? Because we are far. They are far away from us. So what are policies that will bring us to that level where the whole of the East, because in the past, Port Harcourt was the center of the East and the Midwest. They all converge here. What are we going to do? And that applies to the Niger Delta, the Warri Port, the Port Harcourt Port, the Calabar Port. All should be working because there are things we can import, we can export. If we do that, then the whole place will be busy economically. And coupled with the oil money, the derivation we are getting, it will help develop the state. We have potentials. Tourism. Look at the beach, the waterfront we have on the Atlantic coast. We have a very long line of Atlantic coast. And if we can develop from that angle, from Opobo area down the Andoni axis, down to Kula, the Atlantic shoreline, tourists will come and we promote security. I also advise Mr. Governor to use IYC as police in the riverine area. Let them police the militancy, the piracy in the riverine area. If he engages them, they will be able to monitor that. As soon as insecurity is removed, foreigners will come in, investors will come in, tourism will thrive, and society will be happy. When we are growing, this period, we all go to the village, play masquerade, play dance, all kinds of things happens. But today, people are scared because of insecurity. So we have all it takes. At least today, the job people are very supportive. All you need is to push them to be able to give him that support, that needed support. Particularly, because when we came in 1999, that's one thing Dele did. Dele used the IYC. Myself and Obialum, who were security, we used the IYC at that time to police the Bayelsa axis, where we have all these criminals infiltrating into River State. As soon as we were able to block that, that was peace. And even the oil theft we are talking about, if they use IYC to protect the environment, I think to a large extent, we can be able to comb this criminality in the area. But most importantly, we need peace in River State. We need to move on. May I also use the opportunity to talk to Wike here now. It is very common that where two republic states, there must be disagreement. My dear friend Wike should please drop whatever anger he has, whatever situations he has. He should come down and be a man of honor by making peace in the state, making peace with the governor, and make peace with the people of River State. You cannot go outside and become a hero when your house is on fire. And that is not very good for him. He should think of coming back home. If he wants to play a prominent national role, you must have a base. And if your base is destroyed, you are gone. This propaganda of, Wike is coming to cover Port Harcourt, it's all propaganda. Already he has lost the local government. And that is the strength he thought he would have. The local governments are no longer in his hand. And if he thinks he can go to use police and INEC to rig election, he's wasting his time. You must have people to rig election. Rivers people are not happy because of the way he went. When you talk of Jagaband, Tinubu did not behave this way in Lagos State for him to have a control of Lagos State. So we should be able to come back home and make peace. Those his followers should stop advising him wrongly. Let us make peace in River State so that we can be able to support the government to get that peace we are looking for. So that we can be able to make the governor sit down and think of how best to develop human capital in River State. We can think of how to also bridge infrastructural decay so that every part of the state will grow and will now compete with Lagos State. Until we do that, we are not doing well. We must be able to make River State great by speaking in one voice and coming together. We fight will not take us anywhere. All right? And because you are fighting your state, you are also fighting the Niger Delta, which is not good. Look at the scandal in Abuja. Ogavo is one of the greatest sons of Niger Delta, the first cadet of Nigerian Army, 001. He was a foundation member of the PANDEF, a strong pillar of PANDEF. And Pan-Niger Delta Forum is umbrella body, covers the socio-cultural body covering the whole of Niger Delta, from Edo to Cross River. And a pillar of that magnitude, you are from the same region with him, and you are having this scandal because of him. I think we come back home, we can consult together, we can work together, and we give peace to the region. We can give peace to the state. We can give peace to Nigeria. If we don't do that and you think, you are Superman, the life is not your own. Nobody owns life. Today I'm here. Tomorrow I don't know where I will be. So many people are dead. They can come and go. People come and go. Life is not in our hand. It's in the hand of God. And the best we can do is to make peace. So Nyesom Wike, my friend, please make peace with him. You cannot cook a soup and pour sand on it and walk away. It's not right. So do peace with your son. Do peace with the state. The state is not, we do not hate you, but we hate your style. With the way you are going, we didn't like it. That's why we are angry. So come back and make peace with everybody, and let's move together as one state, as one family. Why are we running after this world? The Bible says, if you get your world and lose your soul, what do you gain? All the land you grab, in the same land they will bury you. So is the land grabbing you or you are grabbing the land? I know in River State, some of the public lands were taken. The slaughter, the Kudirat slaughter, is a popular slaughter, is a market of the Kudirat people and Rivers people, managed by Obi Akpo. And today you have taken it to yourself. Look at the GRA, that Tobia Junction. It's government quarters. I know some government buildings that were there, staff quarters, civil servant quarters. You grab them, you give it to yourself. Even the NDDC building along Abasha Road, along the Aba Road, you are about Dababiriye house, you are about grabbing it for yourself. When you get all this, where will you go? Look at Abuja. You grab this, you grab this, you grab that. You give it to people to support you. The moment you close your eyes, they will not see them. And we have not learned our lessons. Nigerians have not learned lessons. So many people were sent to prison, 100 years, 200 years, and so on. Some died because of it. So many politicians of that, particularly in the Third Republic. So why can't we learn from that mistake? We should learn from that mistake. What is the essence of getting everything to yourself? If that's your house you live, how many space do you occupy? You want to get, even the house you are living, you have not been able to live in all the rooms. And they want to, what are you acquiring for who? Your children. Do you know how they will manage it when you are no longer there? And now you create enemies, you upset people, you make people swear for you, you make people angry. Are you remembering that tomorrow you will not be there and your children will pay for this? Some of these people you are matching, do you know where their children will be tomorrow? Now, Ogabo was at the time one of the biggest boys in Abuja. He was the major contractor in Abuja as a soldier, as a major military officer. They gave me a lot of contracts, polo engineering, polo construction, before Julius Berger came in. And today, you are taking this land. So do you know what will happen to you tomorrow when you are no longer there? Things that you took wrongly will be taken from you the other way around. We have seen instances where governors looted and trusted in his people's hand. As soon as they leave the office, the people deny them those loot. These are not fabrications. You can imagine today, oh, you kill people, you did everything for Sim to become governor, and nobody forced you. Sim did not drive you. You walked out away from him. And today you are fighting and you are not benefiting, you are not even the control you are looking for, you are not even controlling. The money you are fighting to grab, you cannot even grab. Who knows what will happen to you tomorrow? So why don't allow peace to reign? What are we grabbing land for? What are we grabbing everything for? What are we running after the world that we will live and go one day? Why are we in a hurry? We will pass through this world. We are all strangers here. And we will pass through it to another life where we don't know where we are going and we don't know how that place will be. But live a life honorable enough and put a legacy so that when they will remember us, they will remember us for good. They should not remember us for bad. You are strong, you are strong. We've seen many strong people. Today, where are they? Growing up in Port Harcourt, we saw Assistant Commissioner of Police, fine country, was like the bully in Port Harcourt. Anywhere he was going, Florida bread. Even the Florida bread, where is it today? We have seen great men. Quick penny, we have seen great men. GKG Amakri, the foundation of this place, PG Wabent, all these great Ibulia, so many great men. Nabograb Douglas, Alabograb Douglas, and so many great men of River State. Grain was in charge of the DPR, and so many great men in River State. Today they are gone. Who is singing their song? Only very few of them. Apabiriye, the great Apabiriye. Arrowison that we are talking about Britain. All of them, they are gone. Go to Britain. Who is talking about Arrowison? The Alexander the Great. Who is talking about Alexander the Great? Where are his families? Where are they? This is the world that we came to meet. And we've seen great men came and gone. We shall also live one day. So why are we pursuing it? Why do you want to acquire the whole world and lose our soul? I'm coming, I'm not concluded. And again, we must be honorable. Wike said, PDP is malaria, APC is cancer. The same desire to acquire wealth, you are walking into cancer. Our words are powerful. The world was created by a word. Let there be this, and it was so. And we are created in the image and likeness of God. When we cannot speak and be consistent with our speech, and we're in a hurry, we don't know what happens to us. So I appeal to my friend, the former governor and the minister, to know that you are there to serve people and have history, good legacy. People should remember you for good. Not people should not remember you for bad. It will affect your children, it will affect your family, it will affect your state. So my advice to him is he should think back and ask himself basic questions. Where am I going? Where am I coming from? And where am I going? If you look at those things, then you'll be able to live a very comfortable and polished life. You are really dropped. What does your birthday concern Rivers State? How many Rivers people will come? How many Rivers people will come for your birthday? They are not longer interested in you. When you are in power, they come around you. They call you all kinds of names. You rule Rivers State like an emperor. You rule Rivers State as if there's nobody. You have ruled and you have gone. You are now FCTA minister. What is more important? Why not celebrate your birthday in Abuja, where people will come and celebrate with you because of the goodies around you? If you are coming here, so what significance will it be? Rivers people are no longer interested. And very soon, you are leaving those that 27 House of Assembly members, the court will declare them non-members of the House. So all the noise they are making about, where will it be? Even if you try to suppress the judges, suppress judgment, like our case, you did everything to suppress it. This and that. We are Supreme Court. But I know, in a very short while, from the High Court to Supreme Court, they will declare these people non-members. So you have lost the local government, you are going to lose the assembly seat. So what are you beating the drum for? Who are the people to stand for you? They will only eat your money and eat you dry, because the money you stole is public money. The way the money came, so it will go. And these are the things your ear will be blocked. You will not hear anything. As you are looting, it's going. Because the Bible says money you looted must go through the thin air. So as you loot, you throw them away. Be wise. Be wise. That's my advice I can give you. I have said time without number that SIM is not ready to fight Wike. It's not willing to fight Wike. Despite all what Wike is doing to him, he still have human feeling that Wike has at one time or the other supported them, helped him. That feeling is still with him. He's not a conventional politician like Wike who would have fight to finish. I remember when I wanted to, myself and my colleagues wanted to go to court for perjury against the 27 lawmakers. The governor advised me against it. He advised me to leave them. He said, we are the same, just leave them. Don't imprison anybody. But if that was Wike, he would have gone to an extra mile. That is the difference between Wike and SIM. Initially, I was so angry that why is SIM not fighting back? We went to court. SIM never supported the Elders Council, the Elders Forum. All what we did from beginning to now, he has never supported us financially and morally. We are fighting for the state. We are fighting for him. But never has he ever even seen us. He did not even see us to today. It will surprise so many people that the people who were in the forefront fighting for him, he refused to see us. It will surprise so many people that he never sponsored us. To him, it's a family matter. He sees Wike as a member of his family. He still sees him as his boss, his former boss. So he has no intention to fight him. But like I said, the law of karma will take its course. Wike himself will fight, cause the law of karma to befall him. He has stretched this boy, he has stretched this young man to the extent that the young man has cried out and at the time attempted to set up a pro-panel against him. But if you observe, up to now, he has not been able to take steps to injure Wike. He thinks that posterity will judge. And that is one reason why he's still surviving. Because his heart is clean. He has a clean heart for Wike. Despite all what Wike is doing, he has no evil intention against Wike. They may disagree, yes, but he has the intention to harm Wike. But come back to the equation of fraud or all these things in court, in his life. We have the ICPC. We have the EFCC. What are their roles? Why are they having a blind eye? Why is the EFCC having the blind eye? Why is the ICPC having the blind eye? These are the institutions that are supposed to carry out these investigations. These are the institutions that are supposed to prosecute him.
They say that until there's a petition, that they act on the petition.
There were several petitions there. Why were they chasing Sim when Wike was the governor? He had immunity, so they were not chasing him. But now that he's no longer having immunity, why are they not chasing him? But one thing is very clear. Today is part of the government. The day he will be out of government, they will go after him. Yes, it may be too late, but I know that there's a fight for him. Yaya Bello. Where is Yaya Bello today? The same token, all those former governors that have been sent to prison, the same token, they drag net, then they will drag their net. Everything we are doing is recorded. Everything we are doing is recorded down for posterity. We have seen presidents going to prison. It happened in South Africa. It happened in Israel. It happened in several countries where presidents are jailed. We have seen presidents being killed by forces that be. So what happens when those forces, when the momentum comes? All the things we have done will be recalled. What happens when you loot all and you close your eyes and the whole thing vanish? A lot of things happen. We have seen so many things in this world. I've spent little time on this earth and I've seen a lot happen in this earth. Look at the very rich men and powerful people in Nigeria in the 60s, 70s. Today, where are their children? How powerful are their children? Where are they talking? Those who are the seat of power, where are they today? We have got powerful governors, powerful ministers, powerful presidents. Today, where are they? The moment you leave that seat will not stay there forever. The moment you leave that seat, your records will be open. You'll be accountable for all your actions. Those who are your friends today, police, army, and so on. You see, these are not strange things. Robert Greene called them courtiers in his book, The 48 Laws of Power. These are courtiers, they are sycophants. They will tell you what you want to hear so that you will be pleased with them and give them what they want. It's not today, even in the days of the ancient power bloc, Nebuchadnezzar, Dastros, the old Roman Empire, you can see these courtiers are there to sing and say things the king wants to hear. So today, you can call them sycophants. They are there to always tell the man what he wants to hear. They would never caution the leader. All you need is to beat the drum, support. Oh, Alaye, you are okay. You are the leader. They sing because they want to extract something from the man. It's natural. It's not today's business. So it is the duty of the leader to check himself. A leader who is not criticized and who does not take criticism so seriously is not a leader. Because a man dancing will not see his back. It's people who will see your back and advise you that you are dancing well or you're not dancing well. But when the courtiers or the sycophants are around you, you don't expect anything good. I'll give you instance, life stories. When Dele was a governor, Dele, ya, golden governor, Dele, this. Today, where are those people? When Amechi was governor, oh, the lion of the Niger Delta, lion of this. Amechi left today. Who are the people are going to Amechi? What are the people are going to see Amechi today? Wike is relevant today because he is still in government. Look at the lives of other judges. How many people are going to visit them? People are only going to where they will benefit. If you can't see fly where there is nothing for them to eat, put food that would smelling food. The flies will come here because of that food. So people are going to him to sing, praise him because of what they think they can get from him. And those of us who are not telling them those things, who are telling them the truth, they would not like to see us. This is nature, this is natural. It's not the beginning of Wike, it's not end with Wike, it will continue to be there. Even same, there are people who are just singing praises. And some papers would say, oh, these are the supporters of SIM. Are they the real supporters? They are not. Those who are supporting SIM, you see them fighting for SIM without even taking anything. And they are convinced because they believe they are not fighting for SIM. They are fighting for state. These are the difference. And those people can tell SIM whatever they feel they can tell him. But the sycophants can never open their mouth and tell him. So he should be wary. When you are a leader, you should be very careful as to how you take advice from your subordinates. Because some will give you good advice and many will give you wrong advice. Even in the community setting. If I were SIM, I know how to. When SIM said they want to probe Wike, there was no noise. The whole state was calm. Wike camp was calm. Everybody was running out of skelter. But he relaxed and everything is coming back. But let me tell you something that will surprise you. When the local government chairmen were saying they will not go, they will not do this, they will not do that. When he struck, is any of them around? Ichi that was saying they would never go, where is he today? There is time for everything. And I think this man who is talking less, who is not the talkative, who is not the braggart, he may have his plans. You and me will not know what his plans are. He may have a joker. He knows Wike more than me and you. He worked closely with Wike. He was the powerhouse of Wike. And he knows his master. So he may have a trump card. He's surviving, despite not fighting Wike. He has survived to this point. Even the impeachment that they were supposed to do, he has survived the impeachment for over a year. And it's still going on. So he has a trump card, which me and you would not know. But I don't think he's a wicked man. He's not taking vengeance like so many of us would do. He's taking his time to act. And I believe if we can retrace his step and go back to SIM will still take him and put him in his rightful place. But if we can refuse to take that, naturally, the karma will take its course. And it's no longer SIM that took that course. people would not say, oh, Sim was so wicked that he did this to Wike. But the story will be, Wike was so wicked that he ran into a trap that set him to this point. So, with Sim not taking step, for now, it's still early. We have a long journey. As we progress into the journey, I believe he will be bringing out a strong card that will checkmate Wike as he has been checkmating him. The whole society will say, do this, kill him, kill him, kill him. The same people will say, why do you kill him? Oh, your mother will say, beat my son, beat the child. The same mother will say, why are you beating my son like this? So the man is a bit careful in taking steps. I may not be right, but that is the way I study and read him. He talk less, he take more action. So I believe that all what Wike is doing, he knows. What stops him from, if it's Wike, he will go and scatter whatever they are doing, block the place, arrest people. But he's not doing all that. He allowed Wike to have his field day. You know, negative plus negative is negative. Negative plus, minus plus, plus, it's going to be negative. So Wike is negative, is positive, and so whatever Wike is doing is negative on him. But if both of them are negative, it becomes plus. If both of them are positive, it becomes plus. So it is a situation where God is guiding him in taking his steps. So for me, I don't blame him for not taking harsh steps against his predecessor, whom he sees as somebody, a mentor, as somebody who has assisted him. And so whatever Wike does, it's not that wicked to pay him back, but he defends himself. He's doing self-defense.